I am here. I am here. I am here. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. A couple minutes late, guys, but I am here nonetheless. What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Yes, man. A little live show here. Just in the meantime, we're having a rain delay in that third ODI game between West Indies and India. So we're just deciding to come on the live and have a little talk. All right. So as you come on, a lot of persons are not aware that you are live. So as you come on, you can go ahead and hit the like button so that the live stream can be pushed out so persons can know that we are on. So we're going to talk about how the game is going so far. As we know, it's West Indies versus India, third and final ODI game, and we currently have a rain delay. Well, India, they are actually the ones that, were batting 115 for one of 24 overs. So they are on track, to get maybe close to 300. The pitch is not playing as good as the first two games, but, they are still on track to getting some runs there. Mhm. So it's 115 for one because of the rain. Just to quickly remind you of the players that West Indies, the 11. We have Shea Hope, we have Kyle Mayers, we have Shamar Brooks, Brandon King, Nicholas Poore, and Casey Carty. We have Jason Hola, we have Kimo Paul, Akil Hussein, Aiden Walsh Jr., and Jaden Seals. So Jason Hola, he has actually come in for Alzari Joseph, and Kimo Paul has made a return for Romaro Shepard. Ravman Powell is out and Casey Carty is in. So those are the three changes that we have there. Yeah, Sachin letting us know about that Jason Holder situation. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about that as soon as I am off this live show. So, not even going to go too much into it. Mm-hmm. I think the match might be delayed. Yeah, the rain is still falling. Uh, They say poor and go blame the pitch if we lose. I mean, the pitch is still playing good. It's still playing good. You know, we weren't as penetrative as we would have wanted to be. The first maybe 10 to 15 overs, we were bowling some good enough ball, good enough line and length. We had some poor bowling in between, but the latter part leading up to the 24th over, we started to be a little bit indisciplined. People start bowling short and wide, and it's a good thing Hayden Walsh Jr. was able to get that wicket. Um, yeah, man, was able to get that wicket there. Uh, Chrissy, I don't know why they dropped Shepard. What you saying? Well, remember when Shepard playing, quite a few people saying that Shepard must be dropped. All right. I don't know why they don't name the T20 squad. The first game going to be more than likely they don't want to distract from or they don't want to take away from this game. So I believe that maybe tonight into early tomorrow morning they will name the squad. Even though it would have been good for us to hear the squad before the even before a day, even 2 or 3 days before the first game, so we can talk a little bit. Yeah, but maybe they don't want to distract from the ODI. That is why they are staying away from there. So the pitch is a little slower, but still good. And going to like old Captain Pollard. Yeah, the pitch is not as true as before, but it is still okay. And they are show the Indians are showing that it's good for batting. You understand? It's not as I said, not as good as the first two, but the first two games. But it's like nothing wrong with the pitch. Nothing wrong with the pitch. I need to just keep discipline and thing. All right. Yeah, man. So that is basically how it is going, guys. That is basically how it is going. Hold on. Yeah, so that is basically how things are going in terms of the game there. So where the batting is concerned, we just hope that when it's our time to bat, if the game continues, we don't hear any foolishness about pitch this and pitch that. People just need to go out there, stay disciplined, relax, and bat and play normal cricket, right? Shubman Gill and Shkandawan, put on over 100 partnership, and it's not because we were just throwing the ball and their bat and the bats. They remain disciplined and made sure that they played the deliveries on its merit, and that's why they are at where they're at. Sheldon says they probably having talks with players. I hope Lewis is one of them. I'm not sure what you mean. You're talking about with the squad. Yeah, we're definitely hoping that Evan Lewis will come back into the fore, but we haven't heard anything about him doing any fitness tests or taking any fitness tests. According to the chief selector, when they reached out to him, he wasn't so fruitful according to them. So I am not too sure how that is going, but we definitely don't have enough players to be losing out on people like Evan Lewis. We would be happy to have him back. Why them drop Joseph Seals? Should have been dropped Joseph. I think they dropped they I wouldn't say drop Joseph. They are arresting Joseph because of the sheer amount of work that he will have to do. There's a lot of cricket to be played. He's an all format player these days. He's an all format player. Not only that, he is going to be remember, we have the series coming up against New Zealand, and points are actually going to be up for grabs. So we definitely want to make sure that he's fit. Shepherd is the most consistent batsman we have last game or so, and we drop him. Remember, Shepherd is actually playing at number 7, so he's there as a bowling all rounder. So I guess that's why they were able to say, all right, let us drop him and thing. Remember, Shepherd is oftentimes the first change in after Jaden Seals and Joseph. Then it's probably Shepherd, so he's there as the bowler. So they're looking for Kimo Paul to fill that slot there. But he's definitely doing some work with the bat. Joseph better make his debut in the T20 International. I don't know, I don't know why, because when he came back from when he came back from the IPL, he should have definitely went straight into the team. Sachin says people are talking about dropping Ravman, who does not bowl. He is just there as a finisher, and the idea was brought up since Romar is better with the bat than with the ball. Should be taken but then with the ball should be taken for Ravman. Well, I personally had indicated that I would bring in Casey Carty for Ravman Poyle, because Ravman Poyle is in the team as a specialist batsman. So I replacing one specialist batsman with a next specialist. Romario Shepherd is there as a bowling all-rounder. So if he's not doing well with the ball, then we have to get a next bowler to do, in my opinion, because remember, as I said, he's the first change after Joseph and Seals, generally speaking. So he's there primarily to bowl 10 overs and to do our work with the bat. So, we're going to need somebody who can bowl 10 or pretty close to 10 overs also. Can't wait for us Butler now. Also, can you shout out my friend Vishal? All right, Vishal, big up Vishal. Sachin says put and bowl 5 overs. Not sure what you're talking. Oh, must be the same Ravman. What's going on with Sheldon Cottrell? Last we heard of Sheldon Cottrell, he was heading to the Lanka Premier League, which has now been cancelled. Well, it has been postponed, probably not cancelled, because of the unrest that is going on there in Sri Lanka. Romar consistent with the bat in both ODIs and T20. He should not be dropped. He just should not be bowling at all. A small amount of overs is, yeah, probably if you want to look at it like that, then and decide that we're going to use him as a batsman that will bowl a couple of overs, then we probably can understand that. I think Allen takes Paul's spot when he's back. Fabian Allen, I'm not too sure if they're gonna play Fabian Allen in Rovman Paul's spot. I don't know. Supernova says, sports to the bone, the T20 squad announced yet. I feel the T20 side might be similar to the ODI, also to be avoid the noise from the fans they're waiting on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying just now. They don't want to disrupt the ODI, so they maybe later on tonight or early tomorrow they will announce the squad. They don't want to take away from the ODI. Seals and Wash should be dropped for the T20. Seals and Gabby. I doubt Seals will be playing. Maybe they will go with Wash. Imagine the noise of Hitmaya not there. He's going to be there, man. He's going to be there. But as I said, they basically didn't want to take away from the ODIs. Supernova says Hetty will be there, man. I refuse. They would waste time bringing him. Yeah, he's going to be there. That is what I said. Imagine Hetty is not selected T20 squad. That will be on Guyana and the Caribbean. Yeah, he's going to be there. And the fact that the fact that he took the time out to go to Trinidad and to put in the work, he's going to be there. This issue with the team continue to be that all-rounders more consistent with the bat than 3 to 6 in order. Exactly. And that is why we tend to pat the team. Hold on, make up plug in that. And that is why they tend to continuously pack the team with all-rounders. They continue to pack the team with all-rounders because they are looking, the all-rounders, they are looking for people to chip in little with the bat, little with the ball, little with the bat, little with the ball. You understand? So that is the thing. Supernova says if play is reduced to 40 overs, what's a good score to chase down on the batting track? And they are what now? They are 200 and hold on, let me double check back the score. 24 overs in, right? 24 overs in, and maybe 250, maybe 250. They hold on, let me see. Maybe run about 250 or so, man. All right, that is too much. They are 150 now, 24 overs in. So if less than 20 overs, yeah, maybe anywhere around 230, 250, I would work with. The fact that it's 24 overs in already, I would probably work with 220, 225 ish, maybe. Or death bowler miss Ola and Mock and McCoy. Well, Older is back. McCoy still isn't there. Sachin says anything over 230 will be challenging. Yeah, round about that region would probably be okay. So he's going on with Marlon Samuels. And Marlon Samuels is no longer playing international cricket. I think he's now a businessman / entrepreneur doing his business and all of that. Supernova said 220, 240 would be a good score. Yeah, man. Anywhere between there. So 115 for 115 for one half, 24 overs. So if we're going to reduce to 40 overs, anywhere as Sachin said, 230 to 240 probably wouldn't be too bad. West Indies is half and half team. Yes, might as well use all-rounders, batsman not being consistent. Chemo has bowled brilliantly. So far, 6 overs, 23 runs, and an economy of 3.6. Yep, not doing too bad. Just hope that he stays fit. Boy. The weather is improving. The sun is coming out. Cricket, lovely cricket playing soon again. All right. Cabby there from Trinidad and Tobago giving us some update. All right. Yeah, man, they're resting Alzari because, as I said, remember, as an all-format player, they're probably going to want to give him a run out in the T20. No, let him get his debut and as I said, we have New Zealand coming up, and if I'm not mistaken, the points will be up for grabs in New Zealand. So you know you have to manage your workload. We know why CWI ain't announced the T20 squad. They on the phone begging Evan to play with the Puff giving him 1K to jog around the field. Yeah, it's a possibility. Who to tell? No, man, they're not begging anybody based on how the selector had said that from the way in which Evan spoke to him. Even though I can't prove it, you know, that is one man's argument. It would appear as if he's not interested. Basically, that is what the selector was saying. So, you know, I want to see Alzar in the T20 and side again for the T20 national wrestling. Alzar, as I said, Alzar should have been in that permanent fixture in that team once he came back from the IPL. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I think they rest Alzar with the intention of playing T20. Yeah, more than likely they're going to give him a run out in the T20. And as I said, they have to think about New Zealand coming up also. Afternoon sports to the bone. I late. Yeah, we started about 16 minutes ago. We're not going to be on for 3 hours, you know. We're probably going to be on for an hour or so. Just do a little bit of talking and then we see where it goes. New Zealand series is the most important. Yeah, man. And I think it is in August, if I'm not mistaken, and points are up for grabs, so we have to be careful. Supernova said the covers are coming off, but the ground still looks dark. All right, the place still dark and thing. Who do you think the next player to debut for Windies will be? In all honesty, if we're looking at all formats, um, I am up for giving Tej a chance, Tej and Shandopal. I'm still not too sure how that top three would look with Tej, Brathwaite, Banner, and whoever to come next. But you know, I definitely want to see him getting an opportunity. As it relates to the so-called rising stars that they have there, I'm not too sure which one is next in line. But Tej Narayan is definitely somebody that I want to see get a chance pretty soon. That New Zealand series will be the most important and the most difficult series. Yeah, so we got to be careful. Yeah. Remember that Sheldon said, remember that we would have a larger target than in India make since the match started as a 50 over. Yeah. Alzari Mackay Cottrell Holder is a good pace attack for the World Cup. Alzari Mackay Cottrell Holder. No sound bad. Supernova, do you think they will take Cottrell to the World Cup? The World Cup going to be in Australia, right, where they need a lot of pace and things. So just see New Zealand pick their full squad, no C team for West Indies to play against this rounds. Yeah, remember when I did a video the other day going through the squad, it's a good squad. Kane Williamson has actually made his return. So yeah, New Zealand bringing the full squad. It's definitely going to be difficult, but looks like a good score. Yeah, I was thinking anywhere between if it should reduce 220 to 240, 50 thereabout. I want to see one of them guys coming in from the under 19 team. Need to start them off young like we started with Sarwan. Difference is that, yeah, I mean, some of these guys are definitely talented, you know. These guys are talented, and as I said, they probably want to get them in the mix pretty quickly. Hope the rain holds up. Covers are off. Hold on, covers are off. Yeah. If Kimo stays fit, he is on the plane to the World Cup, says Sashin. Yeah, I say there's a lot of all around that spotlight, you know. Kimo Paul, Romario Shepherd, Jason Holder, who else there as all rounder? Well, those are the guys that, because we don't have any Bravo or any Pollard again, so that is two all around spot that open up there. I feel CWI need to force O'Shane to play some club cricket and work on his fitness. Maybe too late for that now. That man should have played regional cricket, club cricket, all of them thing there. But you can't, as I said, you can't carry the horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink the water. I would want him to Sachin says Supernova, I would want him in this India series. Okay, how should it matter? Kimo was in good rhythm before that rain started. Thoughts on Miller captaining the Barbados Royals. As I said, I'm going to do a video about that as soon as I am off here, so I don't want to go too much in depth with it. But it doesn't really look good to see a former West Indies captain be getting dethroned for an international player to captain. At the end of the day, it's a franchise team, and franchise owners will do what pleases them or what they think will bring them glory. Or it could be a case of Jason wanting to step aside also. Get Yuan to be personal, or get Yuan to be a personal trainer for O'Shane if he works on his fitness and accuracy. Can be very useful with that pace. Yeah, it can be very useful, yes. I don't know. I don't know at all. The World Cup would be very challenging if we don't have good pacers. All right. None of the under 19 players ready to even play regional cricket. Watching the under 17 tournament going on now. The struggle is yeah. Sheldon had alluded to something the other day that those players that got a chance in the 4-day regional, as you are saying here, Chris, those they didn't really stand out. Three all-rounders, I think, Jason Ola, Shepherd, Paul. CWI wants to invest time in Shepherd. I think they want him to be good. 14 overs has lost, so it will be 36 over game. All of 14, Jesus. You can force a man to can't force a man for earn a living. One thing Shea Hope never disappoint us. That guy is making centuries for us. Bowlers are just messing up. I think it was just the other day that the bowlers really messed. It was actually the batsmen. It's batsmen that are usually messing things up. O'Shea needs to be working out and surprise the Royals. Yeah, it would be nice if when we turn on the television for CPL, we're not even able to identify him. 17 is like 15 years old. They shouldn't regional level yet. Yeah. I have seen some very good enough cricketers at that level, but you can't really put them up, as you're saying, supernova to that level as yet. Brandon King is one of them. When Brandon King was in high school, it was very, very, very hard to bowl to him. Even John Campbell, when John Campbell was going to high school, Taki High School in St. Mary, nobody in the country couldn't bowl to him, and we all see how that is turning out these days. Jason's captaincy was for the last CPS and last Super 50, so it's a good move. Say Supernova, all right. They say it's a good move to get him out. Mackay should be in the ODI. He's second best bowler in West Indies after Roach. I just hope no other CPL team sell themselves to the Indian owners. We want CPL to be CPL in many. Yeah, I mean these guys develop these things and operating them as business. So you see, if they see investors and money coming, they probably do it. We developing youngsters. We're not developing youngsters. That plus, I think places like Guyana and Trinidad, the pool being used is too small. Whole are not popular as a captain in Barbados, say Sheldon. Guys change from Zooks and tried into Knight and yeah, I mean, as I said, it's a business, it's a business. So people go invest money in it and buy it out. And if they see opportunity, people go and sell it. As I said, people start business to people start business so they can attract investors or attract I am no mathematician or anything, but they want interest on there. They think that's how people start things, you know. And CWI don't have any money to invest or to buy it out to make sure it stay in the Caribbean. Hope West Indies win. We need to go into the T20 with confidence. Mhm. Um, so Sports to the Bone, do you see Asafa's video about Jamaican athletes and criticism? Yeah, I saw the video where he was saying that a lot of the Jamaican supporters, if you want to call them, you know, they are criticizing the athletes and they are always cursing them. And he was just taking the time out to remind us that the athletes are actually performing for themselves. They are representing the country, yes, but they are working for themselves in the sense that they are looking to earn money. I think Asaf also alluded to the fact that in 2004, 5, I think it was, when he was in peak or tip-top shape, when I think he was a world record holder at that time, he was promised a piece of land by the government. And according to him, he's still waiting. From 2004, he was promised a piece of land and by the government, and he's still waiting on that piece of land up to now. So it just goes to show that, you know, being a Jamaican, you know, we can be very unforgiving at times because we don't know anything about people's preparation or anything. But as soon as it's something that's on the world stage, we have the most say about it. You understand? A lot of us Jamaicans, we don't watch track and field. We don't watch things leading up to the World Championship or the Olympics, you know, so we don't watch the athletes performing leading up to it. We don't look and see what they do to make the team or anything like that. But as soon as it is the Olympics or the World Championship, where everybody is looking and things like that, everybody turn expert. So I understand what Asafa is saying. But at the end of the day, people are going to criticize you if you're an athlete, you know, people going to always have their say. But you know, they have to just make sure that they are looking out for themselves because, as I said, that government will promise you all sort of things. And I said from 2004, he was promised a piece of land and a diplomatic passport, and he's still waiting on the two of them. Oh boy, yeah. All right, CPL always be mini IPL, no local owners, so owners can do as they please. Commonwealth Games starting very soon. Prediction and number of medals. The countries. I probably won't be able to predict the medals until I have a fair idea of the amount of athletes that are going and the caliber of athletes that are actually going to be running. Sports to the Bone. What do you think about that century? She Hope made 115. It was a good century. It was a good century, you know, in the sense that this is West Indies we're talking about, and a man make 115 from 135 deliveries. I have no problem with it. As I would have indicated, he was a little bit cautious. He was moving a little bit slow once he got into the late 80s, moving into the 90s. But you know, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with that century. You know, the same land issue happened here in Barbados 2009 with the hurdler Ryan Brathwaite. Or I said the same thing happened, and I think I have heard of cricketers going through the same sort of stuff also. So let me tell you, man, politics is a hell of a thing. Sports to the Bone about football. What do you think going to happen in the Champions League this season? It's probably a little bit too early to predict the Champions League. I usually like to see how the teams are playing in the actual in their actual leagues before. One would assume that Manchester City, you know, they would have lost Raheem Sterling, but with the signing of Erling Haaland, that should bring quite a few goals. You know, as I said, I like to see at least 10 or 15 of the league games first, so I can have an idea of how teams are playing. Because people bringing in new signing, you're not too sure if they're going to hit the ground running or anything like that. Liverpool, they lost Sadio Mane, who went through the door with how much goals. Luis Diaz is there, who we know is talented and you know is expected to score, but not too sure if it's going to score the amount of goal that Mane would have scored. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'm not too certain if Real Madrid will be able to repeat what they did the other day. The IPL teams, only 6 South African franchise. Jesus Christ. Really, Sheldon? Those guys scooping up everything, man. Imagine, because if we miss Super 12, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised, Ravman Powell is a T20 player, shouldn't be playing ODI says. Cabby, yeah, he's definitely stronger in T20 cricket. I always say to you guys, that ODI cricket is about batsmanship. It's all of 50 overs. You need people that can bat and people that can actually bowl and stop the half and half cricket. Speaking of Commonwealth Games, I hope you keep in touch with the Barbados ladies versus the rest of the world when it comes to cricket. Yeah, I go and try and see if I can see what's going on, man. I remember they had said that they named the team and all of that. So, we definitely go and try and see if we can stay in touch with it. Imagine CWI as an overall entity worth worth less than 20 million. That is embarrassing. West Indies need more players value their wicket, like Shea Hope says, the great Ashish Nehra. Imagine a lot of people have problems with Hope scoring 100 and 80 plus strike rate. So people rather 20 have 6. But I tell you something wrong with these people, that is what I always say. I prefer a man stand up and make 150 and have 135 deliveries than a man go down there and make 20, as you say, have 6 bars and get out in ODI cricket. Is the one Salman Butt leading the charge with the foolishness, the former Pakistan cricketer, Salman Butt. He need to stop the foolishness. If we get knocked out in the qualifying round, anything that West Indies do don't surprise me in all honesty, Match about to restart. Oh, match. Okay. Who will finish higher, Man United or Tottenham? I just remember that Ashish Nehra's team is Tottenham. You see, in all honesty, guys, if right now before the season start, you said to me that, all right, you're going to give me top 4, I would take it. I would take top 4 right now. Tottenham, they have brought in maybe about 7 new signings. Harry Kane is fit, Heung-min Son is fit, and as I said, they brought in a couple of players. Plus, they have one of the best managers in the world in Antonio Conte. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish up above us easily. You understand? We brought in a manager that we're expected that we are expecting to basically get a group of players together and build towards the future. He hasn't been tested and proven as yet. We like his philosophy. He hasn't been tested and proven like somebody like a Kante. Let me tell you something. Give that man a good team. Kante a good team, right? Anthony Kante a good team. That man will work wonders. He's a good coach. Yeah. 1:45 is start time. Okay, so they haven't started as yet, so we can go and talk a little bit. Match going to restart in 10 minutes. All right. Unknown. Hey, when leave the man. We're bringing back the feet. West Indies doesn't qualify for that World Cup. They should start wherever they are, because the Caribbean people will be just waiting on. Where I said they should stay wherever they are. Where do you live? I am from Jamaica, the land of wood and water. But as we speak, I am in Uncle Sam's country, but I am from Jamaica. Sports to the bone. It's clear that, man, don't watch West Indies and because we are playing India. That, yeah, it must be, because that man should have better cricket knowledge than that if he was following the cricket. Because look, if Shea Hope got out, when he got out, then he would have been problem. Plus, on several occasions, we would have heard this from commentators, from the players, that they task Shea Hope with batting out the 50 or close to the 50 overs. So if he scores a century and get 115, obviously the coach and the captain are okay with him getting 115 from maybe 140, 150 deliveries. That is going to protect the other players from going out there and getting ball out. So I can understand when these guys that are supposed to know cricket come and talk them sort of foolishness, you know. Sports to the boat, yeah. I don't know where I don't know where wrong with that, man. 16 more overs. All right. They're going to turn this into a T20 game, you know. Well, less than a T20 because 16. No fixer can speak about cricket, tell him carry himself somewhere else. I don't know, easy, you know. One thing with us Caribbean people, we don't let go anything, you know, man. Why super dope very easy, we don't let go anything, you know. We don't let go anything at all, very easy, you know. Yeah. I didn't even realize that he had 17 centuries, you know. I have always known that, you know, man has always been a good cricketer and he has been playing for a while, Shikandawan, but I thought he had something like maybe 12 or 13 centuries. I didn't even realize that it was all of 17. Yeah. I'm not too sure who that is. I see persons keep on typing oh another YouTuber. Oh, I'm not too sure who that is. I don't know the person. But it could be, a lot. We have a lot of people on YouTube talking about cricket that are actually from Jamaica. All right. Do you think Barca is going to challenge Madrid in the league and Champions League? Where the league is concerned, Barcelona, they are putting together a good unit. I mean, they have Robert Lewandowski. That man is going to score a goal wherever he goes, whatever he does. So they have actually they definitely find a man once he stays fit that is going to score at least 25 goals in the league, right? Plus Usman Dembele has decided to stay on. Once he stays fit, he should be good. Plus Frankie De Jong doesn't seem as if he wants to go to Manchester United. They are targeting the centre back from Sevilla. I think his name is Kunde. So that would be a good fix also to replace Samuel Umtiti. In the middle, they have a couple of Fatty and a couple of the youngsters. You know, the squad is not as deep as it used to be, but if majority of the starting players can stay fit, Barcelona probably should be able to give them a run for their money. Real Madrid, they miss out on Kylian Mbappe. They are trusting Eden Hazard to do the work. I'm not too sure how that is going to go. You know, Hazard is somebody that I really would want to see Hazard find form again. Isn't Salman but was a cheater that? Yeah. Hey, you guys don't. Hey, I tell you, don't forget anything, you know. For the sports in the bone, for the death over bowlers, who are you? Your first choice options. If you're talking about this game, then definitely Jason Holder and Kimo Paul will have to do the work for us in this game. But if you're talking about going forward, Obed McCoy will have to do the work alongside Jason Holder. You understand? And Kimo Paul, he has an ability to hit the Yorkers, and you know he's also a little bit tricky. So once he's there, he will do a job for us. But if you're talking about in the future, we definitely have to be Obed McCoy and Jason Holder to do some work for us. You know, Romario Shepherd, because of he's trying to do a lot of variations. They trust him, but I am more leaning towards the Obed McCoy and Jason Holder. Yeah. Will go off on us and Samson comes. Yeah, we definitely don't want Samson getting off today at all. We don't want that. Sports with the Bone is talking sense like always. She hope is misunderstood. Yeah, I don't know Ashish Nera. I don't know how they come by that, Bridget. Oh, you're talking about this match. Jason Hall and Kimo Paul will have to do the work. Yeah, Jason Hall will have to do the work, and I am more trusting Kimo Paul. We need to bowl out Walsh Junior early so he doesn't get slapped. Yeah, they were actually trying to do that before the rain. You know, they were trying to get him out of the way quickly 46 average is very good. For that one, very close to Sachin average. Yeah, it's a good average. I think it's 45. It's a good average, and he has been playing for a whole long time. As I said, I had no idea he had 17 centuries. I thought it was something like about 12, 13. You know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Aaron, but it's slow. But it's slower than hope this morning, and he opens in the IPL. Yeah, so different conditions and different situations. Yeah, Sports Bone we actually signed Kunde today. Oh, the deal has been done. Jesus Christ, that is pretty good. Chelsea boy, every player that Chelsea go after this win of Barcelona take them. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's not the most ideal leg spinner, but I think he's the best of what we have. Sports the bone, you feel Ronaldo will play for us this season? I actually try down to the Olane for us this season, but actually try and not down to like Coutinho did when he wanted to leave for Barca. They, I'm not too sure if he's going to play, because according to him, he wants to play Champions League football. I'm not too sure how much wanted he is these days. All of the top teams probably have strikers that they want now. And even if he leaves, Man U will have to subsidize some of that wages. I doubt he's going to play for us. But if he doesn't, I, I can't really see. I'm not going to cry about it. If he doesn't continue, I'm not going to cry. It's just that he scored maybe 32 or something like that goals for us. So I'm not too sure where those goals are going to come from, seeing that Anthony Martial, Sancho, and Rashford, they don't stay consistent for a long period of time. I don't know where all those goals are going to come from. You understand? But Supernova, you don't see your boy Paul Pogba leave and in preseason, I think I don't know if he ruptured his meniscus or something like that, but they are saying something he might have to do a surgery. Real Madrid have Carlo, though. Oh, Carlo Ancelotti, congrats on 3 million views. Keep up the great work. We have hit 3 million views. Sachin and Supernova. These two are the ones that are always telling me these things, and I don't even know. Like this, in terms of the amount of subscribers and the views that the videos get per day, I can see that, but I don't generally go and check the overall. So we have crossed 3 million views overall. Well, we are doing good. You guys are doing good, man. You guys are watching the content. Yeah, man. Sachin, big up, big up. All right. Poor and ODI captaincy is poor, especially when it comes to change of bowlers. And I don't really see a lot of problem with the captaincy as yet, because a couple of the games that he found himself, he would have found himself back against the wall. One of them where Keemopal got injured and had to come off, where he had to mix and match. And I think there was another game with another injury also. I'm not really going. I'm not going to really go and knock him as yet, man. I'm not going to knock him as yet. We panicked in the last match. Can't let it happen again. Yeah. The game has restarted. All right. India's about to. Hold on, guys. Let me pull up the game. Let me see if I can. Let me pull up a game. If Evan Lewis or Hetmeyer comes back, your top five would be easy. Who we currently you're talking about the ODI or the T20. That is it. If it's ODI, it would have to be Shea Hope, Evan Lewis, right? At 3, we're going to work with Brooks. Still at 4, it would be Hetmeyer. At 5, it would be Puran. It has always been like that for me. The best batsmen in the team need to bat most of the overs. And Hetmeyer and Puran, even though they love do foolishness, those are two of the better players in the team. And they need to take the responsibility and stand up and bat. So that would easily be my top 5. Davis said Puran should not be the captain. Or who all right, so seeing that Pollard stepped away the other day, who should have taken over the captaincy? Davis. Remember, we just stepped away from Jason Holder, so he was not an option. He wouldn't have been an option, right? So who should have taken the captaincy? Davis. West Indies will qualify even if they don't get automatic qualification, as the fund is massive between ICC full members and association. Hope Lewis Hetmeyer, Brooks Puran. Yeah, that is easy, man. You have to be Hope Lewis and thing. Not too bad. Hold on, let me block this person. All right, I don't understand why it's hard to legend like Ronaldo to get a club. It's not a matter of say it's hard for the legend to get a club. It's a matter of changing the whole system. It's a matter of changing the whole system, because if you take on Ronaldo now, you might be looking at you might be looking at changing the entire system and the entire shape of the team. Yeah, so that is a problem. Yeah. 32. What's that now? 3 million views is good, bro. Big up when you get 100,000 subs. Show the plaque. Yeah, we are quite some way away from the 100,000. We are what, 9K subscribers. I have been calling out for people to subscribe so we can reach 10K before the CPL start, but we don't see any subscribers coming on. Maybe I need to start doing more live interaction. I see you guys crying out for a lot of live shows, but I have to be juggling the YouTube with work, so it's not easy. I still try to post 2 videos per day and juggling it to work, but you know it go already. Where you say India playing T10 cricket now. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull up the game. I haven't found it back as yet. Let me, see it here. So 138 for 6. All right. Yeah. Just see Gil slap wash for 6. Super never say, who did you block? I'm not too sure. It's one of those persons that are always posting some content that is not suitable for YouTube. Once we are going live, there's always going to be persons posting those sort of content. So it's one of those posts, right? Yeah, it is there, man. I can see it on my end. Yeah, I can see it on my end. So that's why I blocked them. Hope should be captain. Shea Hope is quite he said Shea Hope should be captain. Shea Hope has been vice captain for quite some time, and they have overlooked it. What a misfield. They have overlooked him on quite a few occasions when Pollard was out poor and stepped in. So more than likely it's a reason. It's a reason. And we have never seen Shea Hope captain at the regional level either. So I'm not too sure. I can understand what you're saying though, Godfrey, in terms of performance and seniority and thing like that. I can understand, but excuse me, I can understand why they overlook him in all honesty. I can understand. He has never captained at the regional level, and another 4. Jesus Christ. Boy, how would you say Malik so? Man, give Jaden Seal some lick. Sports of the Bone, talk more about India cricket if you want views. Yeah. I mean, it's not only about wanting views, it's about the passion for the cricket. I watch a lot of cricket, and I know that if I cover a lot of Indian cricket, the Indian supporters going to come over and watch. But I mean, we do the videos and put them out, but know it go. When the views come, the views come. Don't answer if you don't want to, but what don't answer if you don't want to, but what is your profession outside of it? Oh, it's not hiding, man. Almost everybody on here know that. Woo! You guys can hear the. Oh, thanks, Sashin. Thanks. I didn't even remember to turn it down. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I'm a PE teacher and a coach. It's not hiding. Quite a few persons know that already. Um, Shubman Gillis class. Yeah. So that is the thing. That is the thing. That is why Puran took over the captaincy. Yeah, it's done now. It's done. It's done. Um, yeah, Jaden C is definitely going for some runs. Sports Bone, we solved the Hetmeyer problem now. The Evan Lewis problem. Yeah, we have gotten over the Hetmeyer problem for now. Hopefully Evan Lewis will come back in. We are doing okay now. We're just hoping that West Indies will be able to pull off this one. 31 runs off 2 overs so far. Ah boy. No, remember we just moved away from Jason Holler being the captain, so um they wouldn't have I doubt they were looking back in that direction. Plus Jason Holler, Jason Holler, is now a hot commodity around the world in terms of T20 cricket. So I'm not too sure if he wanted that burden again. It depends on what you're watching it on Supernova. Why this man bowling the ball down the leg side? Another four. Jesus Christ. Boy. 153 for one. Four ball. I'm not too sure if mine is behind, but it's 153 that I'm seeing. Real keen. Passing. Yeah. Uh, DJ Bravo should play. Um, I'm not too sure if you're aware, but he's not available for selection because he has retired from international cricket. Yes, Supernova, India are really putting us under the thing. They are currently 154. They are currently 154. All right, Hussein needs to rest. Allen is in against New Zealand. That is if Allen is available. Remember, quite a few of these guys decided that they were unavailable. Some were unfit, and some decided that they were unavailable. So I'm not too sure. Mm. All right, West Indies should go most players from the 2016 Under 19 World Cup to the next World Cup. Joseph McCarthy. Yeah, I mean they are trying. They are trying, but it's just that not everybody will continue to be as good as they were when they were at that level. You will find people rising up and surpassing them and thing, and people will fall at the wayside. West Indies has so many talented players, the original champ of cricket. But Simmons should go for the coach, and all selectors need to pick right players. Again. All right, let me ask. we are saying that the selectors should pick the right players. I'm going to put you on the spot here now. Who are some of the players that are not being selected that should be selected? And this one is for who is this? Cartry. I'm not too sure how you pronounce your name. But who are some of the players that are not being selected that should be selected? I should say I don't like how my boy Sheffield Rutherford has been ignored. Yeah, Sheffield Rutherford is another player that we definitely want to see him coming up, but we're not too sure if he has any sort of fitness issue also or what. But this is how we have some talented players that come every now and again, and then they just he failed the World Cup fitness test and didn't play Super 50 for Guyana. That would be Sheffield Rutherford. Yeah. Caribbean Cricket Podcast over on is live, giving channel a lot of praises. I see quite a few persons. I see quite a few persons talking about this platform. Is that the guy that looks similar to Chris Gale? I know there's another YouTuber that talks a lot of cricket. I'm not sure what the channel is though. I saw it. I saw it a couple of times. There's this guy man that talks some cricket, and he looks similar, looks like Chris Gale with some locks and and thing like that. So I'm not too sure if that's him. Caribbean. Yeah, that could be him. I'm probably gonna have to check him on. Simon should be shocked. I say Simon should be sacked a long time ago. So who we looking to replace him? Oh yeah, Sachin. I know who it is. Then I have seen a couple of his videos. Yeah, man. I know who it is. Rutherford cannot make the T20 side before Powell, and that is competition. All right. So oh, yesterday, yeah. It's a competition between Rutherford and Rovman Powell. Simmons is not the main problem, guys. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with it. Simmons should leave. He has doing nothing new, and Hola should do captaincy. No, but remember we just took the captaincy from Jason Hola, and I can't understand. Quite a few of us were calling for Jason Hola to be sacked as the captain. So how we want Jason Hola to be the captain again? I can't understand I don't understand these people, Why Ruslan Pollard not in the squad? They play well against India. As I said, T is the same thing that you said. Is the same thing that you said about Bravo. Pollard has retired from international cricket, so he's not up for selection. Russell is only available when it comes on to World Cup time. Please tell West Indies full T20 squad. They have not announced the squad as yet. Maybe tonight leading into tomorrow, we will hear the squad. Yeah, I would have talked about it. But if we're talking about the top five, we're going to go ideally Evan Lewis. We go. If it's T20, we go Evan Lewis. Apparently, we're still working with with Mayers, so it would be Evan Lewis and Mayers, right? And we have Pooran and Hitmeyer and those guys there. So we have been thinking it almost for 20 years now. This is beyond coaching problem. Yeah, we are behind in terms of the development once we leave the youth cricket, the youth level. Rutherford is too much class and is always to the top. As I said, West Indies, they have not announced the T20 squad as yet, so that is why I haven't said anything about the squad. Hold on, guys. I just lost the stream. I have to pull it up back. What is the score? we should go for an head coach. Ashish Nira is saying that we should go for a foreign head coach, but we still haven't fixed our batting against spin, and we have a man that was brought in to obviously fix that. So what is the situation with that? Walsh mostly gets wicket when batsmen looking to score quick runs, throw away them wickets. Yeah, what I say is not divisive to enough to work out the batsmen. Pollard was scrapping international. It might be a tough pill to swallow, Ashish Nera, but you're not too much off. If you look at the records, he was good at franchise level, but if you should look at the records, um, and it is not the problem. It's the batting coach and the guys not using their head. Yeah. Remember, we brought in this batting coach to fix the problem, why Shandapal is not on the team. Tej Narayan Shandapal, I'm not too sure if he's Tej Narayan Shandapal. I see people asking about players that have retired, so I don't know if you're talking Tej Narayan Shandapal or Ashif. Kemar Roach is good bowler. He can take wickets. Yep, he has proven that in Test cricket. I am seeing 163 for one. I'm far behind. Okay. Sports to the bone. Ashish near and easy, And call more to this a tomato. Well, Ashish near a real trouble, Don't be so harsh. But clearly he's not the right man for the job. Yeah, he's yeah, the issues that we are looking to fix, we don't see them getting solved at all. We see people like Brandon King and all of these talented guys coming through, and we don't really see where the improvement is being made. These guys are making the same mistakes, and things like that. For Archer not play for West Indies, he born in West Indies. Jaffa Archer migrated to England and chose to play for England. Probably thought he would have had a better career, had a better chance of making a living and all of that. Tej Narayan Shandapal, remember he's in the squad for Test cricket. I'm not too sure if he's right up there as yet for the ODI, but he's in and around the Test squad though. What happened to the coach from Guyana, Crandon, is better than Phil Simmons. Why the guys doing Phil Simmons like that and Phil Simmons win how much something? Akil just bowled a decent over. Yeah, I'm trying to get my feedback up, guys. Just give me a second. Jaffa Archer didn't get into the under-19 World Cup squad at England. And yep. All right. All right, so based on what I'm seeing here, it's 170 for one. 170 for one so far. And a no ball. Jesus. What is wrong with Jason Holler? Why Jason Holler bowling no ball? 170 for one, guys. And I think this is Jason Holler's second no ball so far. I'm not too sure if he's not fit and he's trying to too much. But this is the second no ball I think I'm seeing from Jason Holler. And this no ball has been punished all the way for 6. So that's now 176 for one. West Indies don't have a proper fast bowler. That is the weakness. All right, I hear you. Yeah, that's probably the only reason why we have Holler bowling 2 no balls so quickly. He must be, as I said, he's probably still not back to full fitness and is trying too hard. That that is the only reason I can think of Jason Holler struggling like that. Yeah, that's probably the reason why he's struggling like that. COVID seems to be rusty. Yeah, yeah, man. He's probably struggling because of that. The coach is that the first problem the players is that selector is second and the coach is the third, and their three main problems of West Indies. All right, Kurt, I hear you. I hear you. All right, so um, Ashish Nira. Well, Ashish Nira random, you know what? Ashish Nira random. Look what Ashish Nira just randomly type this. Uh, all right, but as we speak, it's 177 for one, guys. And as I had indicated at the beginning of the live show, we are not going to be going on for too long for this one. Just wanted to come and talk a little bit. So just to quickly give you let you know where we are at. It's now 178 for one. 178 for one, guys. And as you know, the rain took away some of the overs there. So let us see how things will work, my viewers and subscribers. Let us see how things will work. But we're going to leave it. We're going to leave the live show right here for now. Hopefully, once the game is finished, we can have a little talk about it, and hopefully by later on into tomorrow, we will hear the T20 squad, and we can have a little chat. All right? Can't you go 10 more overs? No, man. We have some prayer engagements that definitely have to get out of the way. Understand? So that is one of the main reasons why I had indicated that we're going to maybe go about a hour. We have some prayer engagements to get out of the way, or else, we would have gone right to the end. All right, so we're going to have to hop out of here, guys. Just go on, stay safe, everybody, and wishing the guys the best. I mean, I'm going to be watching the game, going to be mobile, but still going to be watching the game. Hopefully, we will get a good result from this one. All right, so we're going to leave it right here for now, my peeps. Yeah. All right, so have a blessed day, everybody, and we'll check in later on.